Hello, my name is Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here is your daily technical analysis of foreign exchange markets. Euro-dollar. An immediate countering bearish harami yesterday after the previous session's bullish engulfing pattern, if only just. It was nevertheless the highest high since July 2023, and for a second consecutive session confirmed the target X2 at 111.90. The target for the secondary harder to reach late June to date bullish halfway hesitation. However, perhaps the most interesting feature was the close back below, after only one close above, back below the extension to the January to February 2021 head and shoulders neckline, currently at 111.75, highlighted in dark blue on my daily chart. Originally, I was not sure of the strength of this neckline extension, but it has seemingly been since seen to be quite good, so I'd watch this one carefully. Overall prices are in between the purple middle tine below, currently at 110.88, and purple tine above, the upper tine, and that's currently at 112.29, and that's of the late June to very early August bullish Andrews pitchfork. So far today, a small reactionary move higher but capped by the dark blue neckline extension. Cable, aka sterling against the US dollar. An attempted bearish dark cloud cover pattern yesterday, but it didn't get far. No doubt inspired by the public holiday yesterday in the UK. The top side was again capped by the congestion at 132.98. Below, we have the combination of December 2020 low at 131.33 and the July 2023 high at 131.43. The latter, I suspect, is a derivation of the former. Overall prices are in between the dark blue upper tine above, currently at 133.68, and the dark blue lower tine below, currently at 130.88, of the bullish Andrews pitchfork for the late June to early August move. So far today, stabilizing at yesterday's range, testing the downside but not liking it down there so far, and now moving higher to test the lesser Fibonacci line at 132.46. A new high not seen since March 2022. Euro sterling. An indecisive spinning top yesterday, no doubt inspired by the public holiday in the UK, but still making a new very recent low as well as a fourth bearish black crow. Prices nevertheless closed for a second session below the combination of the lower trend line, currently 84.67, the early August to date acutely descending wedge pattern. The April 2021 low also at 84.70, and a flatlining green short medium moving average, currently also at 84.70. The second consecutive close below the descending wedge pattern obliges me to lay out some potentials below of a primary target X at 84.37 and a secondary hard to reach target X1 down in the 83.34 zone. However, two things I'd like to highlight. Firstly, the market may choose to run along the underside of the lower trend line of the descending wedge pattern. That sort of behavior is not uncommon. Secondly, I'd watch out for a dip, a false break lower if you like, that is seen in such acute patterns before a reversal back up. Now consider these cautions on what may happen. So looking below, and we have the April to July congestion zone of this year between roughly the April 2021 low above us all the way down to the 2024 low in July at 83.81. But this zone is not specifically defined, so if prices do try lower, well, they may find some places with little or no support, and others with a lot. So far today, capped by the breaching lower trend line and punching down through the support in the 84.50 zone and reaching it's just managed it, the primary target X at 84.37. A hammer pattern yesterday formed just below the 50% Fibonacci line of the January 2023 to January 2024 move at 144.58. Below this 50% Fibonacci line, we had and have little in the way, bar the untested dark blue lower time, currently at 142.90, of the December 2023 to early August 2024 bullish Andrews pitchfork, until the 2024 low actually itself at 141.62. Meanwhile, above what we have little in the way also until the lesser Fibonacci line at 146.69. I'm wondering if this market has maybe reached a decision time. So far today, limited follow on higher right now over the 50% Fibonacci line, but not even really trying to approach the lesser Fibonacci line at 146.69. US dollar against the CNH, the offshore Chinese yuan. A reactionary bullish harami yesterday after the previous session's bearish long black Mariposa. Prices closed back up over the recent base of the lesser Fibonacci line at 711.61. Overhead, we have another lesser Fibonacci line at 716.95, but in between, not much by what prices have generated this month. Further down, we have the low of early August at 708.22, whilst above we have the combination of the May 2020 high and the 50% Fibonacci line of the July to August move, both at 716.95. All of this is in the shadow of last month's monthly key reversal down. Now there is the possibility that the action during August may be the hesitation part in a bearish halfway hesitation, or it might be the construction of as yet an unformed descending wedge pattern. I'm watching closely to see which, or indeed even if both these patterns materialize. Now, so far today, a follow-on higher to yesterday's action, but right now has not been too excessive a move. US dollar against the Mexican peso. A combined counter to the counter bullish piercing line pattern and bullish opening white Mariposa yesterday, after the previous session's immediate countering bearish opening long black Mariposa and bearish engulfing pattern. Prices moved back up over the March 2020 low at 1915.03 and the 50% Fibonacci line of the November 2020 to April 2024 move at 1920.38, as well as the congestion at 1940.68, closing just under this last one. However, though prices reached up to the overhead bright red middle time, currently at 1950.94, the mid-May to mid-July bullish shift pitchfork, they did not manage to test it. Just above this is the 2021 low at 1953.63, which had previously contributed to the capping of the big early August rise. In the overall picture, we remain within the bright red mid-May to mid-July bullish shift pitchfork, with congestion further overhead at the low at 1953.63. So far today, small move up over the congestion at 1940.68, but not exploited, and prices have pushed back down below it again, such that we're looking at an indecisive doji cross right now. Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted both at the front and the back of this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final important bit.
Thank you.